All right, thank you for staying with us. On the couch this morning, I have Adeze Iloka. She is a communications officer with a track record of developing and executing innovative strategies that drive engagement and brand growth. Currently serving at Tour Brokers International Group, a leading player in the tourism industry, she has consistently delivered impactful campaigns that have positioned the company as a prominent brand in the market. It is great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tour Brokers, yeah. You personally, do you like traveling?
Of course, yes.
And that's how you got involved into all of this, yeah?
Yes, please.
Tell me, how did the passion come for traveling and all of that?
Okay, so travel is something that is very passionate, that I'm very passionate about because of how spontaneous it is. If you're familiar with the word wanderlust, people just love to jet off to different destinations. So the fact that you get to pack your bags and unpack, you know, just different forms of travel, cruises and all of that, it's just really interesting to me.
You know, now people talk about how travel can be expensive, but that is where people like Tour Brokers come in.
Exactly.
To make things easier for you and make it, maybe affordable in some ways. Talk to me about Tour Brokers. What do you do at Tour Brokers?
Tour Brokers International is a leading tour operating organization here in Nigeria and, of course, globally. We offer personalized travel services, not just personalized travel services. We deal with groups, MICE, business incentives, conferences and exhibitions, group travels, family travels. We get to curate, interesting travel packages. So you could literally sit back and trust us to do the most when it comes to your travel itinerary.
That means, so are you saying you take care of everything from visa to ticketing to hotel bookings and all of that? That means
in fact,
whole
anywhere
thing.
In the world, actually, you could travel to anywhere in the world and just leave it in our hands. You just have to.
So what I do is that if I engage your services, that is all. I just sit back, get you all that you require when it comes to documentation, and you do all of that.
Yes, exactly. So of course, visa is at the discretion of the is at the discretion of the consular.
Of the consular.
But of course, everything from the planning of your trip, you just tell us where you want to go to. We would advise. Of course, we're travel advisors as well, so we would advise on the best hotels, the best streets, and all of that.
Now, the festive season is just around the corner.
Yes.
That's where people travel the most, yeah?
Exactly.
And then you have a package. You're working towards something for the festive season. Tell us about it.
Okay, so we are working and we have Jingle Bells in South Africa. So South Africa is a very interesting destination. Right now, towards the December season, it's actually going to be summer in South Africa. So you're expecting warmth, you're going to be expecting warmth, interesting people, interesting beaches and all of that. You talk Durban, you talk Johannesburg, you talk Cape Town, so yeah. So we put together a travel package. We coined it Jingle Bells in South Africa. Okay. So basically it's a 6 nights trip. You get to spend 6 nights in South Africa. Then we have 6 nights accommodation, daily breakfast, South Africa e-visa, and then 3 tours: Discover Johannesburg, Sun City tour, and then Pilanesberg nature safari tour. So we're talking safari, you go to see the big 5 and all that, and then complimentary travel insurance. So that's what we've put together. And then we have for single occupancy, double occupancy. But of course, these packages can also always be modified to suit travelers' needs.
Oh, I like that when you mention modification, because there may be some things that maybe due to my own budget, I might not want to do this one, or maybe not just budget, or maybe just my preference. I want to do this and I want to do that. How do I engage with Tour Brokers to enable me be a part of this particular package?
Okay, so all you have to do, basically, we have social media handles, then we have the email holidays@Tour Brokers International. You just reach out. For our social media handles is Tour Brokers Online. So you just reach out, give us your itinerary for South Africa. You reach out, you say, oh, I just want to go to South Africa for Christmas. I want to spend time with my family or loved ones, or just, if you're even a solo traveler, I mean, it's also ideal for you. We have single occupancy packages, we have double occupancy packages. We could also modify that for family of 4, 5, 6, as much as, you want to do. Also for companies, groups and all of that, we also cater to those, sectors as well. Our services cut across to different demographics, from cradle to cranium. You just reach out to us.
Yeah, so when you mentioned demographics, so that means even school students want to go on a tour.
Educational tours.
Educational tours. It's something that you can also do and all of that. When it comes to traveling now, you're working on this for South Africa. If I wanted, let's say I wanted a package to somewhere different, can you curate? Can Tour Brokers curate a kind of special package or something, should I say, bespoke?
Of
you know,
course.
that tailored to fit my own, preferences and all of that. Does that happen?
Yes, that's very possible. Like I said at first, we offer personalized travel services. So that means that all you need to do is actually to bring your itinerary. And if you're not sure of where you want to go to, we could also advise. So we get to know the type of places you love to visit.
Love to go to.
Are you a sea person? Would you want to do land and sea? Because that's the thing. Yes, you could do land and sea. Whatever it is, we are very flexible with our travel packages. We can curate, the best of the best for you.
Now, when it comes to visa, which of course you mentioned that it is at the discretion of the consulate and all
yes.
that, I will still have to, if I want to, engage your services, I'll still have to go for the interview.
Yes,
right?
of course you'd.
Good.
Have to.
Now, that's where a number of people will tell you that, when it comes to interviews for visas, there are some things that, do you prepare people so that, when they go there, it is the best version of themselves, or not the best version, but they actually go there without doing something that would sabotage them. Is this purely based on the person? Having tour brokers as part of it, does it have any kind of advantage when it comes to the visa process and all of that?
Okay, so of course we'd prepare you, but our lingua franca is for you to be truthful. You need to be truthful, you need to be honest. Dishonesty will not get you a visa. You might just get turned back. And with the sort of stringent visa processes that we have across different consulates, it's very, very important that we tell you that you need to put all your cards on the table as
exactly. So be as honest as you can, because that's the thing. Many people don't understand that, and they want to put up something because they're trying to be desperate and all of that. Apart from that, is there any other thing that people have done in some ways that has maybe hampered their visa processing?
Okay, so not researching where you're going to, their requirements, is also going to get you turned back. You need to, like I said, dishonesty is one of the prime causes of, being rejected. People say one thing and then they get to the embassy and it's another thing entirely, because of course these embassies are going to do their own investigations.
Good.
Yes, so just be as truthful as possible. Be truthful, basically.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when I travel to that country, do I still have support from tour brokers during my stay in that country? Is there any way can I still get support from tour brokers in such a way as, maybe I might have issues? Is there any call line? Can I still engage and interact with tour brokers? Is that tour brokers, you just carry me and leave me there to enjoy myself, or are you with me along the way?
So like I said, we create impactful travel packages. We are with you from the start of your travel till you come back. So our services do not actually end until you come back to the country, until you successfully come back. That's when we'll consider it done, that we've actually rendered a complete service. So anything can happen with travels. You could have hitches with your hotel and all of that. That's why we are on ground. We offer 24 hours round-the-clock service.
So when you say on ground, am I going with a guide, or maybe it's via call or something?
Okay, so if it requires you to go with a guide, of course we'll provide a guide.
Oh, you will provide that. That's part of a package if it's required.
Yes, if it's required. But then at the same time, because we have travel management companies all over the world, so we're always going to be accessible for you. If you have problems with probably the hotel that you've booked, all you need to do is to let us know what is happening, and we are going to stand with you and get it resolved.
Okay.
So we are not going to leave you unattended.
Right. Wonderful, wonderful. Now let's wrap up with, for this Jingle Bells package, is there any time limit? Is there any time where maybe I have to engage you before, so that it doesn't exceed the time? Is there any time limit or something? Something else that you need people to know about it? Okay,
so the package is for the 22nd to the 28th of December. Like I said, it's for 6 nights.
Okay, that's when the travel is happening.
That's when the travel is happening. So you need to start your visa processing at least 1 to 2 months earlier than that.
1 to 2 months earlier than that.
Yes.
Today is already the 22nd of October.
Exactly. So you should have started putting your visas in.
Today is the 23rd of October today.
You should have started putting your documents together. So book early. In fact, booking early will take off a lot of pressure off you. Last minute delays and
but that booking I can do it through you,
of course,
through tour brokers.
Yes.
So if I engage for the whole package, you will do that for me.
Yes, please. So for our double occupancy, we are going for 4.8,090,000, and then for the single occupancy is 5.4,040,000. But like I said, these...
Why is the single higher than the double?
So single, you're staying alone. Double occupancy.
Okay. Now I get it. Okay, it's not about you moving. Okay.
Yes. So you
all
get
right.
to share. So of course, these prices can be modified. It's starting from, right?
Okay.
The prices are subject to change. That's why we keep saying book early.
Book early.
So if you book as early as possible, you get to take off pressure from yourself.
Wonderful.
Yes. And then we can get to plan it, earlier, get your bookings made and all of that.
All right. Apart from that single occupancy, though, that's per person.
Yes.
So if it's the whole family also,
yes.
Is there any form of discount if I have a bigger family or something, or do I still go by that prices?
Of course, we can work out something for families. Yeah, it's going to be outrageous to have that. Kids will have some sort of discounted fares and all of that. So for families, it's going to, because they're going to stay together, there's just going to be discounted fares as well.
This is quite interesting, and I love the way you coined the Jingle Bells, South Africa and South Africa. And here's wishing you the best. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the Wanderlust, I hope it spreads around even more.
Yes.
Well done. All right, that was Adeze Iloka, of course, of Tour Brokers, talking about the Jingle Bell Christmas package, which you can take advantage of and be a part of that particular interesting journey. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.